Well, I am really good at putting together. I am really good at putting together rules and regulations. Following them, that's another story.
Yes.
Okay, we've got Mr. Chris Kelso, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're with some type of establishment in town. It's a church, correct?
Correct.
And it's Cowboy Church.
The Crossroads Cowboy Church.
Now, before we get into what's going on there, sometimes people have an image of the Cowboy Church as, you know, there's horses outside and everybody has to wear a cowboy hat and boots, and when you sing, it's all with twang and country music and all that stuff, and
Well, we do sing songs from Hee Haw sometimes.
every once in a while,
Yeah.
blues, despair, and agony on me. Okay. Deep, dark depression, sing it with me.
I don't know that one.
Okay.
No, before I went there, before I became the pastor, I thought the preacher actually sat on a horse when he preached.
Ah, that'd be cool.
You know, I thought they had a big door in the back and he rode in. No, seriously, but no, that's not.
You can do that. Maybe we'll get you a pony to
You've been
start you
watching
out.
too many westerns.
I'll get that quarter up horse in front of the restaurant and I'll
There you
sit
go.
on that one.
So it's a Cowboy Church is just like the name of a church now.
Correct,
It's,
yes, sir.
And there are Cowboy churches that actually have the arenas and
Right.
focus
We have-
mainly on cowboys.
Right, we have an arena. We have all of that stuff, but I would classify more of a country church, more of a laid back, not yeehaw cowboy, but just laid back, anybody's welcome kind of church.
Yeah, a country church.
That's right, just a country church. But we have all the arena and all the stuff that
And you have electricity and
we
running
do,
water and all that
indoor
stuff.
plumbing. Yeah.
So that kind of helps. And you just expanded.
Yes, sir. We added on. Our little church is growing and getting more people, so we.
Well, expanded your building too.
That's right. That's right.
From how many seats to how many seats?
We went from about 200 to 350.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's quite a jump.
Yes, sir.
And I like the steps out there. Every time I drive by, I see those steps. I think of Rocky 3 or
Yeah, the
whatever it
giant
is.
steps when he was statue out there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, statue of Jesus would be
Yeah,
a
right, yeah.
But you're actually here to talk about, now, is it a vacation Bible school?
Yeah, so VBS, right? That's the big tag word that everybody, all the churches use, Vacation Bible School. They don't even call it that now, they just call it VBS.
Right.
So that's what we're here to talk about, yeah.
Okay, and you have a VBS going on, and it's not right around the corner, but it is.
It's coming up. Actually, I just drew a blank on my date, so let me look at my paper here.
Okay.
It is starting in the last Sunday of May 28th, and then it ends on July 1st, which should be a Wednesday. Yeah, May 28th through July 1st
So it
is a
starts,
Wednesday.
it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
It's
end of the
a couple
month.
days
Yes,
from
sir.
now. Okay, and so my understanding is this is not your average VBS or vacation Bible
Right.
school.
We've been doing it for years, just like all the other churches. VBS, I call it.
Where there's a package that you do and it's
Right.
themed and all that
That's
stuff.
right. You.
Space and
That's exactly
cowboy
right.
stuff and
One
all
week,
that.
1 year it's Spaceman, next year it's Cowboy Man. I call it Squirt Gun VBS or VBS in a box, and most
Right.
churches do that, and it's fine and it works. Yeah, but we're wanting to do something different. Yes, sir.
And so what is your goal? What is the difference now?
The difference is, I believe that those types of VBSs had a place in our time, but I'm not sure they're as effective as what we want them to be in modern times. So I'm trying to rethink how to do what we call VBS, do it a little bit different to reach people better or more efficient in a different way. So I'm trying
Maybe
to.
bigger on the Bible and bigger on the service to the community.
Yes, sir. Bigger on what we're trying to reach. So traditionally, VBS is just for the little kids,
Mhm.
and it has kind of morphed into almost like a vacation for the parents away from the kids.
Right, like a church daycare.
A church daycare. We do it in the evening, but a night care.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's great. We do things with the kids, but my heart is really to reach the whole family. That's what I'm trying to do, or what a Cowboy Church is trying to do. Is we want the whole family, not just the kid. We want the kid too, but we want mom and dad, grandma, whoever the kid's staying with. We want the whole family to come. It's not that we don't care about, it's not like we're worried about the drop off. We want more than that. We want the whole family. Yes, sir.
And that's an interesting way of going about it. How are you going to do this? I mean, how does this work out? Because the regular VBS, you drop off the kids, you're gone.
I know.
What's going to happen here?
I promise it would have been much easier just to do squirt gun VBS, but we really spent a lot of work trying to figure out the best way to do that. And I don't know if I figured it out or not. We're going to try it. So we want the parents to also experience part of VBS. Let's call it parent VBS also. So the kids will have their normal VBS curriculum, their 4 nights of Jesus lessons and all the fun and games and crafts. But we also want the parents to come in and get something out of it. So while the kids are having their lesson, we have speakers coming in, and we're going to have an event for the hour where a speaker comes in and gives parents information about how to be a family, and tricks and tips on how to be a spiritual family in their, in their home, how to lead their family better. The problem is, and we all know it, our families today are going in 90 different directions.
At 90 miles an hour.
At 90 miles an hour. And even though we all have a cell phone in our pocket, we're all connected with our phone numbers, we're further disconnected than ever before in our culture, in our society, in our families. And the family unit is God's basic unit. And if we can start working on bringing back those families, whatever impact we can have, that's our goal. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So the schedule is everybody gets there, we eat together first.
Yay!
Yeah, we all eat first.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
On that, are you going to use your chuck wagon?
We
On
might have it
occasion?
out front. Yeah, we used it last night actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah, we'll eat together at tables with families, and with our church family, the guests, kids eat like a giant picnic or something, and then we split up and the kids go to their classes, and we have the parent speaker. They'll have a speaker workbook, and it'll be fun and entertaining and also very informative. And then when that's over, then we come back together and play games outside together.
With the kids and
with
the
kids
adults?
and parents, yeah.
Okay.
Like field day at school, but with your parents, whatever. I'm not the field guy, but like sack races with your kids. I don't know, yeah.
Whatever they come up with.
Whatever they do,
There's
yes,
all
sir.
sorts of, if you're on the internet, you see all sorts of fun and games.
That's right.
How that can be done by parents and
That's
children
right.
together.
Yeah.
So this is kind of exciting and a new concept
It is.
for doing this.
And it's scary because I know we've always done VBS, and now we're stretching out into something we've never done. And it's risky, but it's worth the risk.
It is risky, but there's plenty of regular VBS going on, so
Yes.
you're not taking really anything away from anybody, and the kids are still getting their
Correct.
vacation Bible school.
Yes, sir.
But the adults are giving an opportunity to get a little information, and that can't last too long.
Right.
The part where they go in and get spoken to.
Right, yes, sir. Each class is, so when the kids are in their class for an hour, we have an hour, or 45 minutes, that's it,
Right.
yes, sir.
Okay, and is there a discussion period, or?
Yeah, after the speaker will get done, there'll be time for question and answers and discussions at their little, in their conference room area.
Right, okay, well,
Yeah.
that'll be good too.
Yeah,
And even if you're a parent that thinks you're doing everything right, or you're always going to have some questions.
Sure.
And especially in this day and age, when we are having so many things coming against Christianity and teaching of Christianity in the schools and such. Plus, one of the unfortunate things that people say as parents, well, I'm going to let my kids decide.
yes,
I'm going to let them when they get old enough and they look into it, let them decide. You have to give them a foundation,
there has to be a bottom something to start with.
and this
Right.
will help
That's
the
correct.
parents be able
That
to.
make their own decisions with a guide. The problem is every parenting book that's a week old is out of date.
Mhm.
So our culture and technology is changing so fast. Anything written older than a week ago doesn't even apply anymore.
Right.
So how you were raised, how your grandparents were raised, even how you raised your older kids doesn't even apply to the younger kids because everything changes so fast today. And without a foundation or a guide that is timeless, let's say like the Bible, right? Then we are all lost. There has to be something to go back to. Yes, sir.
So this is really going to be interesting. Give the time it starts again.
We're kind of up in the air. Normally it starts at 6 o'clock. So let's say everybody gets there at 6. We eat first, so that will even allow people to come in a few minutes late. Like, because I know it's tough for parents to get there right at 5:30 or 6. So let's say we're going to start at 6 o'clock. We start eating, we start serving, but the whole thing doesn't kick off till 6:30.
Okay.
So if you miss the dinner, if you come in late, come on in, grab your burger, and let's get going. Yeah.
Okay, and then from 6:30 to 7:30?
To 6:30 to 7:30 will be the class time. So the kids will do their crafts and their lessons, and then adults will have their time. And then from 7:30 till a little after 8 is playtime.
Okay, so if you took your kids out to dinner
Yeah.
and drove out there, sat down, ordered your dinner, and waited for the stuff to be cooked, and ate the meal, and cleaned up, afterwards, and drove home, it'd probably be close to the same time,
About the same.
but a lot less expensive.
A lot less. Well, you
Are
take
you
them out, it's
charging?
more money. No, sir, completely free. Yeah, and the other thing is, if you did that with your family while you're at the restaurant, everybody will be on their phone.
Yes. Everybody
This
be on
way,
their phone.
you get to spend time and model time. Because a lot of times, even when our kids were little, we didn't know what to do. We knew what we wanted to do, but no one ever showed us how to do it. So here, we want to model how to spend time with your kids. We want to eat together with no phones and enjoy community. We want to go to a class. We want to go outside and play. We almost have to bring people back to that and model it for them because we just don't know. I remember the first man that showed me how to pray with my family. And I was like, wow, this can be done. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. That's right. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
and it can be intimidating.
And it can. Yes, sir.
For the men or the women or whoever's
It's never
in-
done it. That's right.
It's like, okay, and then you got to make sure, or explain to your kids and your wife even, okay, this is what we're going to start doing. This is why I'm doing this.
That's right. Give them a jump start.
And they're going like, what are you, crazy?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I might be crazy,
That's right.
but let me tell you about Jesus.
That's right. That's
Type
right.
of deal.
And so they can come in, and it's not. Our goal is really not just everybody that goes to church. It's open for anybody. Anybody. And I want to really make it feel comfortable for even people that's never even walked into a church.
Because
That's right.
the basics of Christianity work.
That's right. No matter who you are.
The morals in Christianity
That's right.
work for the family.
That's right. So we want, of course, we can't have the whole county, but we would love for the whole county to come, whether you're a part of a church or not, And anyway, that's what we're trying to do.
And I know from knowing you and knowing the things that you have planned and the things that you are doing through the church, your goal is not to grow your church.
That's right.
Your goal is to grow the church.
That's right.
Which is people being able to see the work of Jesus
That's right.
through the mission work you're doing.
That's right. And of course, I always want to encourage people to be a part of a local church, to join or become part and get involved in their local church. It does not have to be ours, as long as they start following Jesus and go wherever he leads them.
Find a church that opens up the Bible, whether it's on the tablet or it's in the book.
Right.
Find a church that opens up the Bible, preaches from the Bible.
That's right.
Preaches Jesus.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jesus said to follow him. He didn't say follow the cowboy church.
So again, and I tell people this all the time, if you hear a pastor say something, if you learn something in the church, if you see something in the church, don't eat it and say this is the only. Look it up yourself.
That's right.
Read your Bible, study, and there's so much information now available on the internet.
Yeah,
where
there's
you
no
could,
excuse. Yes, sir.
You could look and see
That's right.
different Bibles, different verse from, it's amazing
That's right.
what you can
I
dig
teach
into.
we are all responsible for our own relationship with God. That's
There
right.
you go.
That's right.
Okay, now, real quick, you're also doing another thing that you do on occasion. It's not every week or something. You've got this really, really cool chuck wagon.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Are we gonna see it in the parade?
So you did see it last year, but you didn't know it.
No.
Because it wasn't finished, and we just threw all our kids in it and used it, but it didn't look like a chuck wagon, but we
Right.
used it as a trailer. But now it actually looks like a chuck wagon. So you will see it again in the parade, but it'll look more
The
real.
4th of July parade.
I didn't know about the 4th of July parade.
Yeah, we're having a 4th of July
Oh,
parade.
okay. Well, maybe we'll do that. I was thinking Christmas.
So
yeah.
contact Shelby.
Okay. All right.
4th of July parade, and
Okay.
you could have it in that parade.
Okay.
And if you happen to have a boat, you
Yeah.
can do a boat parade.
Yeah.
So that's going to be right here in Madisonville, but
Okay.
yeah, now you know.
Okay.
And so you're going to have to get that in the parade.
And
it's-
that includes, excuse me, that includes kayaks for the boat parade.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah,
you
well, they're going
carry
to
it?
start renting kayaks.
Yeah. Okay.
But
out
if you
at
have
the
one,
park.
you can bring it for the parade.
So you're going to have that in the parade, and you don't just use it for parades.
No, sir. We chuck wagon, old timey on cattle drives, they would bring a chuck wagon, and that was what they used to cook their food and eat on. So that goes with our cowboy theme a little bit. But we built a brand new one on a real trailer. We have a real one out front, but that's antique. But we built a brand new one that looks old, but it's actually a licensed concession stand, and we
Right.
can cook and use it in all kinds of things. And last night we just took it to some apartments in town, and we pulled up and we cooked hamburgers for everybody, and everybody came out and ate a free hamburger, and we got to visit and pray with people and talk about Jesus. And we've done that twice, and we've just built it, so we're just getting going.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So it's pretty cool, and if you want to see it, you can drop on by and take a look at
Yeah,
it.
it's sitting out front of the church. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So that's pretty cool, and that's also another amazing part of your mission.
Yes, sir. We're just trying to do something. Church culture is changing in the world, and in the past, churches could just basically sit and open the doors and people would come. And today, that's not so. We have to become more missional. Yes, sir.
I was actually listening to I believe it was a podcast that said that I can't ever remember what the millennials and all these are different.
Oh, yeah, the
ones.
generations.
But one of the reasons a lot of them are not going to church is because no one's asked them.
That's true. Yes, sir.
No one said, hey, you want to go to church, or would you like to go to church? And they would like to, but they just don't want to walk in cold.
That's right.
So,
So it's actually, the studies have shown, because I that's my job, I look at all that. The youngest generation actually is craving that, but on the other side, they don't know how to do it.
right.
So they have to be taught and modeled. And even the older generations, we get frustrated with them and we're like, well, they don't know how to talk. All they know how to do is text or whatever. But they actually crave it if you'll just make the effort to reach them. Yeah.
That'd be interesting to do at a service one day.
Yeah?
Just text it. Okay, everybody bring out your phones.
Everybody got your phone. We're
Okay,
gonna
we
have
want to
this.
hear silence, no
Yeah.
talking.
This is how we're gonna do it.
And
How's
just
this
text
work?
the whole,
Yeah.
or at least do a 5-minute texting.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah.
Funny and fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Chris,
sir.
thank you so much. Anything else you want to add about this?